Right, I'm back. I've got my coffee, clunk. I'm sitting down. Got a bit of Irish in my coffee because it's the end of the workday and it's time for me to relax. Oh yeah. And this is Kingdoms of Castles. And we are watching Explorermate. Let's get straight into this. We're doing pretty well. We have a gigantic 251 year city. It's taking a while to load nowadays. There we go. And we can just jump straight into this. We're basically going to continue making our blocks around here. And we have revitalized our food industry. We're now capping out at about 7k, even though we've got 9k of storage. So there's plenty of food to go around still. We've got a Thrival Kingdom. Thriving. Looks like I actually forgot to place some turrets. Let's make sure all the turrets are placed. And yeah, this was a complete waste of time and effort. Let's get rid of all this. We don't want any of these. Let's put it on fast as well. And I'm actually going to destroy this iron mine. I don't need it. And let's block up this pier. Well, this area here with piers, because this is going to be a new town. And let's chop down all these trees. Choppity, choppity. Choppity, choppity. And we're going to build another, little village in this section here. You can see the patterns forming. We've basically got everything working in our favor now. We don't really have a lot else to do. Eventually we will continue. In fact, let's do our village before we do the next sequence of castles. We've got a couple of interesting little side things. Maybe I'll put like a little row of farms there just for fun. Why not? Why not? Okay, so what else is going on? How is that one's built? This one is now built. This one is still building. Oh, looks like we forgot a pier. And we have some more choppy to do. And we're going to delete this deposit. Bam. You can tell that was actually a mining deposit because it leaves us with a whole bunch of mines. But we don't care about such things. Ah, it's a dignified kingdom. Ah, Castleberg, you are such a nice place. I'm just going to continue my road up a little bit so we've got all the building room, and we're going to go with the regular setup that we do every single time. So we're going to go, what do we do down here? Yeah, so we're going to go bang, then we're going to go food, then we're going to go library, then we're going to go water. Nope. Helps if I put these into the correct spots. So then we're going to go library, then we're going to go water, Then we are going to go food. Oh, we'll do the inn, I guess. And then now we go back to food and we're putting in our 2 bakers. Bam. Bam. And let's put in our towns. Yablonk. Oops, get rid of this. What are we running out of? Gold. Let's turn up our tax again. Back to 2. And what's wrong with our happiness? Recent plague infection. Let's spend 35 on a festival just to get some extra money. And while we've got the festival running, we will put the tax to 3 gold each, which is a very huge hit, but will allow us to build in peace. And we're going to have one little row of farms up here just for fun. Oh, I love this new thing. You can place windmills on piers. That's so awesome. Okay, so we're just waiting. We're earning 1,000 gold a year, so we're just waiting for this to go up, and then we're going to drop it back down. We've got 67 happiness, not good. 69 happiness. But once we get this tax up a little, we'll switch back down to 1. I think I might even build a secondary. I don't know where I can squeeze it in and make it look good though. I could probably stick it right here actually. We'll put in another treasury room. And I'll get rid of this. And put that well back. Okay, so we're back up to 90% happiness. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through and possibly build one more down here. Actually, what I'm going to do now, let's finish this castle. So we want to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is that too tall? No, it's not too tall. 500 peasants have taken ill. Well, we've got lots of hospitals, so hopefully we can fix them all. Got a bit of unease from that plague, but it's not really hurting us. We've still got 400 spare people. And we're out of stone. Okie dokie. So that's going very nicely. Now what I want to do is just make sure I haven't got too many landlocked houses. So these ones don't have access to water. This one has access to water, access to water, access to water, and all these will have access to water. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get rid of this, get rid of this, and get rid of this, and get rid of this. And we're just doing what we were doing before because I prefer to have... this thing's going to die before it even gets a chance to do anything. I prefer to have the piers than have the wooden roads. So we need to do the same thing here. We need to get rid of that. And let's get rid of this, and get rid of this, and get rid of this. And does that one have access to water? It does, I think. We're only plus 10 for taxes still. And we've dropped 2,000 food. Still not a huge problem. I think I'll just up my tax rate again. Put it on 3. That one's on 1. This one's on 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is going to be a one of these things. Blunk. Oh, it's raining, so we can't build just there yet. So water, 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 water. Everything's got water. Excellent. Water, water, water. Water. No water for this one. No water for that one, and water for that one. So, no water for this one either. So if we put demolish there, and we'll put a demolish here. Oh, we're almost maxed out. Gold, so we'll turn the taxes off again. And we're about to spend a whole bunch of gold repaving all this land. And that's the happiness modifier fixed for these areas. Beautiful. Keeping an eye on our gold supply. Oh, and we can get rid of this, and we can get rid of this, and place these things here. And I'll still have access to water. Nice. All paved cobblestones. That's what I like to see. How is this thing going? It's almost finished. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, Vikings. Let's check it out. Boom. How How is this working out? Ah, kill, kill, kill. Ooh, a little bit of damage. Wow. Look at them all. Are they gonna make it? There's two coming that way and two coming this way. These guys are gonna get around in time. But I'm afraid not, my friends. These guys are dead because they went the wrong direction. And that is what happens when you run into a well-done castle. Die, Viking monsters. Hey, what was I doing down here? These things. And he still has a waterfront view. Okay. So, next thing we need to do is just do the next run of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okie dokie. Oh well, I think I'm just gonna get rid of this one. We don't really need it. I mean, I don't really need any of these, to be honest. I'm just doing it, man. I'm just doing it because that's what I want to do. That's finished building. That's finished building. That's finished building. Okay, so all those ones in the corners need to be actually raised up even further so they can reach the center of the map. And then I can tear down those big ones in the middle. Which would be awesome, I might add. Oh, what's going on here? This is looking pretty terrible. Bam, bam, bam. Still have 700 free workers. Basically what that means is that building more of these isn't going to take longer because there's still free workers, so there's new workers every single time. So that one is taking just as long as that one because they both have their own set of workers. So we're running out of stone, obviously. Right. Alright, let's get rid of you. 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 We'll have to rebuild that somewhere else. Let's put it here, I guess. And we'll just start work on another block of units. I want these guys really badly to make a space game. Okay. So we now need to clear all this area. Food is still hovering around 3k, so we will need to make more farms. I think the goal is to get like 5k. I think that's the highest achievement in this game. I'm just going to go straight with the Thingo roads. Why even start with the small, lesser known roads, you know? Oh, we're almost at a gold. Oh no, that's 2,000 gold, not 200. People are still trying to get in, but they can't. Another tree that needs to chop. I'm actually going to disable this instead of deleting it, just for now. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and that, and that, and this. And just clear this area as well. Beautiful. Oh, we need some piers up here too. Bam, bam. So this is actually our first basically landlocked spot. And look, they've got natural riverfronts, even though they're facing a big ugly wall. So a lot of that money is being eaten up because we're using libraries instead of using churches. But it's too late for me to change tactics now, I feel. Just set that storehouse to only store wood, and then we can start doing our next building residence thing. What do we need? We need a library. And we need a water well. We need a tavern. We need 2 bakeries. And then we just need a whole bunch of houses. Now, I hope that we're not going to go into starvation by building this block, but I'm going to risk it. We're only at 2k plus. Maybe I should build some more farms just in case before I continue. think we'll be alright. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get rid of this. Oh, it's all very, very fertile. Very, very fertile. None of this is irrigated though, so we need to build a new thingamajiggery what's it around here. So we basically need to place it there. So let's, I think we're definitely generating enough stone, so we can just delete all these things. I don't care about them at all. We're going to turn that all into farmland. I think I might do that before I finish. I just don't want to risk that completely ruining. Oh god, look at this. We're almost finished our castle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's one too high, right? Yeah, that's one too high. Actually, no, everything is one too low. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that, my friends, is the end of my castle, basically. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on here? What's happening? See, look, I get into this repetitious kind of pattern for making my stuff, and now I've completely screwed up the last design. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Okay, let's delete these things. Yes, we don't want any of this stuff around. We do want to do our final massive thing into the sky though. I'm going to pause this again. Just while I do this, because I don't want them actually starting construction on this. Okay, that looks pretty high. Let's check it out. This will take it not far enough. We want this to basically reach the center of the map. which is where that church is, kind of. So probably one more higher than that, and we'll be good. And I think all the other ones will need to be increased to this height as well. So this is now reaching all the way here we are, all the way, there it is. Yeah, right, all the way into the center, perfect. So that's the height we want it. And now we just need to destroy this before anyone actually builds it. Unfortunately, I can't. I just hit delete maybe? Yes! Oh, that's so much easier. Wow, I can't believe it took me this long to realize that you just hit delete. Whew! Okay, so after that builds, we'll then raise the height of all these other ones to the same height. So that is definitely higher than everything else. Okay, let's put it back on the fast speed. Let's keep chopping and a-chopping. Oh yeah, and this is where we're putting the food reservoir, if I remember correctly. No, we want it there, basically. Right there, wherever that is. Let's get rid of all this wood out of the way. Oh, too far away from a road, that's what it's saying. Gotcha. Okay, well that's it for this one. I think I'm going to call it, this is an hour-long session. I'm going to cut it in half, and the next one's going to be the last one. So I will see you then. It doesn't seem like there's a lot more going on, just a sort of reshuffling buildings around. Catch you next time.